everybody. So I just wanted to make a video. I wanted to make a video about why am I gaining weight. As many of you know, since I started YouTube of November of last year, I'm actually up weight. I'm not up like 20 pounds or anything like that. I'm up probably about 6, I think. Yeah, I'm up about 6 pounds. And as many of you know, I will sit here and I will lose a really good amount of weight, and then I'll just gain it all back, and then I'll even gain more. And why is this happening? I'm kind of here to answer that question. I'm sure many of you know the answer, but there's some of you who are probably wondering, like, why does Amberlynn not lose weight? Why does Amberlynn gain weight? So I kind of just wanted to make a real quick video to kind of sum up the reasons why this happened. When I'm losing weight, I know how to lose weight 110%. My past with weight loss, I lost 89 pounds in just about 6 or 7 months. There were times where the scale would fluctuate and it wouldn't bother me. There were times when I'd eat out and I'd be able to pick the right foods, or even if I didn't pick the right foods, I was able to hop back on the bandwagon right after that meal. It's as if I lost that part of me in the last couple of years. I don't know where it went. It's a little frightening that I'll never find it again, but I really want it. But when I lose weight, I know how to count the calories. I know how to lose weight without counting calories. That's what I love about myself. I'm very good, because I've done this for so long, I'm very good at looking at something and being like, okay, that's a serving. I know a lot of people are like that, because I know a lot of people have commented on my videos in the past saying, when you do something for so long, it kind of becomes like an intuitive thing, and you just, it's just this thing. Like, do you and Destiny talk about getting healthier together? She knows that I was on a weight loss journey before I met her. She understands that I lost 89 pounds at one point and gained it all back. She accepts these parts of me. She loves me as I am and who I is, but she wants me to do what would make me happier. She knows I want to go back on my weight loss journey, and she's 110% supportive. As for her and her health, she is very healthy. She is young, and she's never had to worry about her weight. I'm young too, but unfortunately I'm morbidly obese and she isn't. If I start counting calories, she said she will too. She's a very supportive person, and I appreciate that. So Eric asked us if we wanted to go out for breakfast. I was like, no, and then I was like, yes, and then I was like, no, and then I was like, yes. Like, I kept going back and forth, but I think I'm gonna go. The reason why I kept saying no is because in my head I'm like, I really need to get on track and I need to lose weight. I can't keep gaining weight, and I just don't think people understand how much I need to lose weight. I know Becky, she's never known someone my size and never got the chance to understand how important it is to not be my size. So it's definitely different for her. But then I was like, why don't I just get something that I would make at home? You know, side of eggs, some fruit, you know, it's possible to be healthy at a restaurant. What has been on my mind is the fact that I go back and forth with like weight loss programs. One minute I'm like, oh, intuitive eating for the win. Next minute I'm like, oh, 1,500 calories, yes, do it, boo boo. And I'm just like so back and forth with everything. And I have had my Weight Watchers subscription for months now, and I don't use it. And it's like, why am I paying for something that I don't use? So that brought me to another situation. Also because, where's my phone? Oh, there is this girl on Instagram that I found recently who has lost 100 pounds on Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers isn't one of those things that a lot of people talk about, or at least it's not a very hot topic on Instagram. But her name is WW Elizabeth Evolving. She's amazing. She has 14.7K followers. She's lost 100 pounds on Weight Watchers, and she replies to every single DM that you send. So if you guys want to follow her and talk to her more about Weight Watchers and how she's been able to succeed, you guys should definitely do that, because me and her have corresponded and she has really just inspired me like a lot to stick to kind of what I know. So what I know is that Weight Watchers does work, and it teaches you how to live a healthier lifestyle. I'm done trying to go back and forth and annoy you guys on diets. So this is why I don't talk about it a lot, but I feel like I need to share more about my struggles, and I know it annoys a lot of people, and for that I'm sorry, but you are watching my channel, and my channel is about my life, every aspect, and this happens to be a big part of my life. Fine. But when I am on track and I'm losing weight, and when I'm off track, like I have been, I gain weight. It's that simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. So being totally transparent right now, I feel kind of vulnerable, embarrassed, ashamed, but this is why I've gained weight, and I want to show you guys what it is that is causing the weight gain. I mean, obviously it's the overeating and stuff like that. The reason why I'm gaining weight, because I start every day, majority of every day, on track, and then something just shifts inside of me, and it's like I'm no longer who I was when I first woke up, and it's so confusing to me. So in total, I ate 4,223 calories. I had 472 carbs, 206 fat, 137 protein. The sodium and the sugar is like what really triggers me. I had 8,017 milligrams of sodium, and I had 144 grams of sugar. It is very hard to count calories on a day where I binge, because it just, seeing the numbers makes it more real for me, because when I binge, it's like afterwards I feel so regretful and disgusting and horrible and sick, and I try to just not think about it anymore. And that's usually what happens, but seeing the numbers like this is just awful. It's an awful feeling. So in this very moment, I just want to cry because I messed up. Currently it's 9 p.m. and I'm already over my calories by like 800. So I'm at about like 3,000 calories. I mean, according to the TDE, you know, it's okay for me to eat that many calories. I'll still lose weight, but I shouldn't have done it. I felt like I was being possessed. Like, that's the best way to describe it, is you feel like you're not in control of your body. I had Mexican food and I just feel like crap about it. So my goal for tonight is to not eat anything for the rest of the night and just leave my calories at the 3,000 that they're at. And if I have to, you know, chew gum, chug a bunch of water. So I'll keep you guys. I have been putting off this video for a few reasons. I think the biggest one is the backlash. I honestly think it's really messed up that we live in a society where people judge you if you gain weight. I'll get it. Being this size is not healthy. And a lot of people ask me, like, am I part of the like body positive movement? And I feel like that's like a whole other discussion, like the whole health at every size thing. I feel like I need to make a whole sit down video about that, because I do have some thoughts on it, but it's just like impossible to look at me at this weight, at this size, and be like, yeah, totally healthy at every size. Like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and say that there are people who are my size who aren't unhealthy, because I don't know everyone in the world, obviously. Like, I'm not part of like the 500 plus club. Although I will say, if I had more friends that were my size, I feel like it would help me. I do have a few friends that I've met because of YouTube that are my size or even bigger. And it honestly helps having people like there to understand. Okay, I feel like I'm rambling. Wow. So the reason why I have not made a weigh-in video is because I'm afraid of the backlash. I want my channel to be more about me and not always my body. I'm ashamed, even though I shouldn't be ashamed. Ultimately, I should not be scared to come on my channel and talk about anything to do with my life, especially my eating disorder and my food addiction. I shouldn't have to live in fear that people are going to judge me. Everyone preaches about eating disorder awareness and mental health awareness until someone actually has mental health problems or an eating disorder, and then they like literally get attacked. You know, I sat down the other day and I was like, what about me is a train wreck? And I really wanted to absorb that information and really focus in on why people are like, I watch you because you're a train wreck. The biggest things that my channel is revolved around is my weight and my indecisiveness and the cycle and all that. And you guys have to realize that all of those things that make me a train wreck is mental illness. I act the way I do because of mental illness. I'm indecisive because of mental illness. I am over 500 pounds because of an eating disorder. This entertainment that you're finding in my struggles is honestly disgusting. So the fact that I, as a human being with feelings, am afraid to come on here and talk about my weight to the people who are really here to learn my life story and to follow my life story, I'm afraid to share with you guys because there is a very big, large portion of you who are here to just attack. And you guys, I hate saying you guys because I don't mean as a whole, but there are a portion of you who almost gets like high off of me gaining weight. And you can't say that that's not true because I see the comments and I see the personal message that I get in private. Some people get off on me gaining loss, weight gain, weight situation update. I know a lot of people are constantly saying how I lie about my weight. I'm not honest about my weight. I think that's a load of crock because I'm always very honest about my weight. If I was to lie every time I come up on here, I'd be like, I'm down weight, I'm down 10 pounds, I'm down 20 pounds, I'm losing that weight. Like, no, like I'm completely raw and honest about the whole situation. So here I am with another starting weight. What accent was that though? I always try to do accents and I fail at them. But I weighed in a few days ago at 545 and Becky weighed in at 289. See, I just sneezed, so if my face is really red, that's the situation. But I edited out the sneeze because it was rather loud and I didn't want to scare anyone. So my whole situation is Weight Watchers is great. You know, I did my points today. I went over by like 30. Ugh. But Weight Watchers, for someone like me, I don't know, I'm a little scared by it because I had McDonald's for dinner. And then I was like, oh look, I have points. So I had a Ben and Jerry. Save me. I don't know. So I'm kind of just like, what the fuck? So I was talking to Becky and I was just like, I don't know how to lose weight anymore. Like, I literally don't know what to do anymore. I just keep gaining and it's frightening. And I know a lot of people are worried about me, a lot. I'm worried about myself.